Say you're in the market for a new home, and like most people, you need a loan. This means speaking with a lender to obtain financing. Do you know where to start? Do you even know what to ask? Well, you're in luck because we do, and we want to help you. We created a series on the lending side of the home buying process. We hope you enjoy this content. Welcome back to another episode in our lender series. Today we're going to discuss PMI, and again we have Merve with us.
Yes, I'm never going to leave you.
You're here every day.
Oh my God.
So let's talk about PMI.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to stick to conventional financing here. So PMI, I should say conforming because there's two parts. So PMI stands for private mortgage insurance. It's essentially the insurance on the loan that protects lenders from default. And the way it's calculated, so first off, it's a percentage amount of the loan amount. So not the purchase price, it's going to be based on the loan. And it's determined by down payment, credit score, and your debt to income ratio. So if you're doing less than 20% down, regardless you're having PMI, it's just going to be a matter of how high or low it is. So the lower your credit score, the lower your down payment, and the higher your debt to income ratio is, the higher the PMI is going to be. Because think about it, if you have low credit, you're not putting a lot down, and your debt to income ratio is high, which means your debt is really eating into your income. This is risk for the lender, so they're going to charge you more insurance to insure the loan.
And PMI is paid on a monthly basis with your mortgage payment, right?
Yes, exactly. So it's within your mortgage payment, paid on a monthly basis. Eventually it will go away once you reach 20% equity. Now there's two things to that. So you can, after 2 years of paying PMI, you can get an appraisal done. And if you're in a market where values are drastically rising, then in those 2 years, it's possible that you could reach your 20% equity. Usually, and you'll see this in your loan estimate depending on the down payment you put. Usually, on the loan estimate, it'll actually give you a time frame of when the lender believes it'll automatically fall off.
Got it.
Yeah. So you can either request it again after 2 years of getting an appraisal.
Request it and then also be at 80% loan to value or 20% down.
Yeah.
Right?
Or it automatically falls off at 78% equity.
And that's based on the purchase price, right? Do they move?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. So
they don't consider the market value at that.
So it's based on the loan in relative to the value of your home. So if you took the scenario of getting an appraisal done, if your loan amount, I can't do math right now. I'm just going to say, as long as your loan amount is 80% of the appraised value at that point, as long as you're in that 2-year period, you can then request it to be removed.
Got it.
Yeah.
But you have to typically get an appraiser to come out
and
have that done. And then once they verify that, then you can get it removed.
Exactly.
Yep.
It has to be an approved appraiser of the lender.
Sure.
Now, another thing a lot of people don't know is if you put 15% down, a lot of times it will be worth buying out your PMI. So you can reap the benefit of not having a PMI payment within your monthly payment without having to put 5% extra down. If you have good credit, I've seen PMI buyouts be like $1,000 to $2,000. So it's worth looking into because that extra $2,000 versus putting 5% more down is a huge difference in closing costs. And now you don't have to incur the PMI payment anymore.
It can make the loan more affordable too.
It
can make you qualify.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Actually, I've restructured loans that way.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
So otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to afford that loan, and they wouldn't have got the loan unless they paid off bought out the PMI.
Exactly.
Got it. Cool. I think that covers PMI as a whole, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, here we are again. That concludes our discussion on PMI, and we thank you for watching, and we hope you found this valuable. So we'll see you next time on our next episode in our lender series. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and hit the notification button for up-to-date content. I'm Larry Mastropieri, broker owner of Florida Homes Boca Raton Realty, and I'm an expert here in the Southern Palm Beach County market. Feel free to reach out for any of your real estate needs. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk soon.